Leon Bailey, a Jamaican international.
Hopefully we can put Jamaica on the map globally.
A Bundesliga star.
One of Bayer Leverkusen's brightest talents.
Leon is very down to earth.
And a role model back home at the young age of 21.
He's very important to me.
His brother insists
he's going to be the best player in the world.
the best in the world reigns from the slums of Kingston.
He could have been a drug dealer, he could have been a gangster.
Leon Bailey, a story about what family can be.
Blood doesn't make you family.
And all you really need to reach the stars. Jamaica, a green paradise in the Caribbean. For outsiders, it's Bob Marley, marijuana, and reggae music. But cliches aside, what's the country really about for the locals?
Food. I love the parties here. I love being able to go to the beaches here and wake up with some nice sunset.
True, the beaches are beautiful, but Leon Bailey doesn't spend much time relaxing on the beach. Since the summer of 2019, he's been a part of the Jamaican national team. He's one of the best footballers the country has ever seen.
Leon is a new breed of footballer. Some players have skill, some have speed, some have intelligence, some have brawn and strength. And Leon has all.
But the road to the national team was quite rocky. Disagreements between the association and his adoptive father and advisor stood in Leon's way. But now, since his debut versus Honduras, Leon can wear the green and yellow colours with pride.
It's always been a dream to play, but due to the politics and everything that had happened to me, and then hopefully we can put Jamaica on the map globally and start competing in the highest level, maybe make it to the World Cup.
Hold on, Jamaica and the World Cup? The only ones who are really world champion material are the fast guys.
Run, Babylon.
So how did a boy from Jamaica pick up football?
Football chose me. Since I was born, the only thing I wanted to do was kick. I would kick everything, every single thing that you put in front of me. I always tell people I started since I was in my mom's belly. Because since I came out, I was just kicking everything.
From mama's belly to here, Leon learned to play football in the streets, which is not always an easy thing to do. 3 million people live in Jamaica. The country suffers from plenty of social tensions. For Leon, problems of poverty and criminality became familiar to him in Cassava Peace, where he was born in 1997.
Cassava Peace, of course, is an area where there's, I would say, poor, and I think throughout life it actually curved me into somebody who I never thought I'd become. I'm very street smart and I can understand life in different aspects, and I think, yeah, I'm grateful to be able to come through an environment like that.
At age 7, Leon Bailey started playing here, at the Phoenix All-Stars Academy. It was here where he first met his future stepbrother.
He wasn't that great in school. I mean, when I met him, he had difficulty in reading. So, I mean, I would take him and, teach him how to read, and then as time goes by, he's excellent at everything he does.
The academy is led by him.
One hand pass, one hand pass, one hand pass, come on, one hand pass.
Craig
Butler was Leon's first coach, a pivotal figure for the young Bailey and his step-siblings.
1, 2, pass.
One of our dangerous assets is that we always come together as a family. Like, we all have the Phoenix tattoo on our arm.
The Phoenix family was held together by Craig Butler. He adopted Bailey and is largely responsible for Bailey's successful football career.
He was the first person to actually let me start to think about football, real seriously, to take it to a different level. And I actually saw that at a very, very young age, probably at age 9. And I think for somebody to be able to know what they want from that age is crazy.
Butler recognised the talent his son had early on, but Butler's approach did not go without controversy. Among other things, he threatened the Jamaican Football Association. The football businessman has faced criticism for his methods on and off the pitch.
I mean, my methodologies are not normal. They learn to kick barefoot, not with shoes, even if they had them. So they learn to use the laces properly. You know, I was so pleased today. I saw the Bundesliga best free kicks of the season, and 2 of the 10 were from my son.
That Chippy, Leon's nickname, was special is something Butler never tires of pointing out.
His room, everything about his room is always clean. His underwear neatly folded, perfect. Everything had to be perfect. And he's still like that. You never had to tell him to spread his bed.
Signs of pride and joy are displayed throughout the proud father's home in Kingston. Always by his side was his stepbrother Kyle.
We began sharing everything. I mean, also, you know, in terms of academics, we would help each other. On the pitch, we would help each other. We'd go everywhere together. So, I mean, they would know that Kyle is coming, you know, Chippy's going to be there, or vice versa, you know.
The relationship that we have is very powerful, more than my blood family. All the fight, we fight together, struggle together, win together. And that's what brought us the brotherhood. And that's something that can't be broken. And that's what made us believe in blood doesn't make you family.
The family were welded even closer together in Europe. At age 12, Leon left Jamaica together with Kyle and Craig. This photo was taken upon their arrival.
I took them to Europe on a one-way ticket with no money, with one goal. They were going to become professional footballers. I did whatever I had to do. I had to be a janitor at one point. Can you imagine? Leaving general manager of Toshiba to go and be a janitor, cleaning the floors and the toilets, to have enough money to feed them, at the same time keeping their spirits up, ensuring they're able to fight through. We had some really difficult times.
My dad left the academy with me saying, yo, you have to take care of your little sister. You have to make sure you're going to training. I have to make sure she goes to track training. So it was difficult.
The moment was tough for me because I knew that they were making a sacrifice. So I had that in mind, but it was still tough for me because, you know, I love them and I would miss them.
Hi, Craig Butler here.
While abroad, Butler documented the life of his football sons in a foreign place, with different languages and new customs. But Leon adjusted well. How did he do it?
Okay.
It's quite simple. In our academy, Phoenix Academy, we learn a lot. It's not just about training or playing football. We also learn home trades, like how to wash, how to cook, how to iron our clothes. Because these things can get a player homesick, and since I've been to Europe, I've never been once homesick.
But it wasn't always easy.
It's very cold today. How are you feeling?
At first, it was very hard. I mean, you know, the cold was a big shock for us. We went in the middle of winter in Austria, actually. Our first stop was Red Bull Salzburg, and we didn't even have winter clothes.
I remember when we went to Austria, what it was like, how cold it was. And, you know, I could see when we were playing, there were times when he had tears running down his eyes because his hands were frozen. But he never stopped, and he never gave up.
After Austria and Trenčín in Slovakia, Bailey signed his first professional contract at Genk in Belgium in 2015. He was 17. At the First Division Belgian club, Bailey quickly became a squad regular. With 16 scorer points, he became one of the stars of the season.
Of course, as you can see, the smile on my face, it makes me very happy.
In 2017, Leverkusen snatched him up. 11 goals and 5 assists in his first season at Leverkusen made him one of Germany's hottest rising talents.
So if Leon is playing in Bundesliga, I'll watch it. I'll go to the game. And the funny thing is, he can hear me from up in the stands.
He thinks that I'm hearing him, but actually I'm not. It's just that I'm used to the things that he said to me, so probably he's saying something, but I'm actually doing it on the pitch already, but I can't really hear him from that far.
Leon Bailey, a kid from the ghetto on his way to becoming a Jamaican superstar.
He could have been a drug dealer, he could have been a gangster, he could have been any of those things. But he stayed focused and he made an example.
I think it inspires me and a lot of other Jamaicans too, because it shows that whatever you want to do, if you put your mind to it and you're determined, you can do anything.
So what are Bailey's hopes for the future?
I want to become, in the future, one of the best players in the world. I want my name to live on like so much other legends who has came through the great sports of football, who had left a legacy, who had left younger generation to keep believe that they can one day become like that person. That's how I want my name to be. But I still have a lot more, I have a long way to go.
A football star with a long road ahead. Hopefully Leon Bailey will also find the time to enjoy some sunsets on the beach while he's at it.